Okay, guys, we've got to talk. So, Mandalorian's been on Disney Plus for about a year, and, coming off the sequel trilogy, it was just nice and refreshing to see some new Star Wars that I didn't immediately hate. I like The Mandalorian. I like it a lot. Is it perfect? Nah. Far from it. But at the same time, it's so much better than what we got. I'm happy with a Star Wars that's just fine for right now. But guys, we need to start cutting The Mandalorian some slack. Seriously. I get it. We've been burned. We've been burned bad by Disney Star Wars. We really have. I am 100% on the side of people talking about inaccuracies, a few plot holes, and some things that are questionable. But guys, it's seriously better than the dumpster fire. It's a step in the right direction. Can we just remember that in 2015 we got The Force Awakens, then we got The Last Jedi a year after that, and then we got Rise of Skywalker, and Rise of Skywalker was just the icing on the poop sundae that is the Disney sequel trilogy. I'm not saying I like these movies. I think they're absolutely the worst. And if you like the sequel trilogy, that's fine. I don't care. Not here for that discussion. But, guys, pointing out tiny inaccuracies, like the slightest things that are just not good about the show. Well, not even just not good. Just the tiniest things that don't really matter. I'm not talking about the thing about like, oh, where was Ahsoka during episode 4, 5, and 6, which I think there's an answer for. I believe, if I remember the end of Rebels. At the same time, pointing out that the Mandalorian freezes things in Carbonite, and that was something that they only did in the sequel trilogy or in the original trilogy once, and it doesn't make sense that the Mandalorian is freezing things in Carbonite. I'm gonna let you know right now, Star Wars The Old Republic was doing this in 2011. In fact, I think they started in 2012 with the bounty event. You were freezing people in Carbonite and bringing them in for bounties. The Carbonite, freezing bounties and stuff in Carbonite is just a Star Wars staple at this point. It's nothing to get worked up about. Is the Mandalorian going to save Star Wars? No, it's not. Because it really sucks, because we know that everything Disney puts out now, if it happens before the sequel trilogy, we know what it's leading up to. It's still in the universe. It's still quote-unquote canon. And there are a few good parts of it. But yes, I understand that the Mandalorian isn't going to fix the sequel trilogy. But we have to remember what got us here in the first place. We were so brutal with George Lucas that he gave Star Wars to Disney, didn't want to make any more, and then we got the sequel trilogy. Here's the thing, if we are as savage as we were with George Lucas, we are going to be back where we started. And for me, for one, I don't want that to happen. So, am I saying don't critique the show? Absolutely not. Critique the show. Yes, but remember, tone it back just a little. Just a teeny bit. I think we just... It's really hard to not be burned by this because our antennas are up. We're on alert. But guys, you can afford to be a little more lenient. Dave Filoni knows Star Wars. Jon Favreau loves Star Wars. I don't think he knows Star Wars as much as other people, but we can tell. We can tell that there's heart. That the core of what made Star Wars is in The Mandalorian. The same way the prequels are kind of bad movies, but what made the prequels good Star Wars movies, I can feel that in The Mandalorian. And I haven't felt that way about Star Wars in a long time. And I think we should step back and think about that and stop being just as critical as we're being with The Mandalorian. Just a quick video, get my thoughts out there. And if you guys watched, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And the more you like, the more this video gets recommended. And if you subscribe, don't forget to hit the bell so you get notified when I put out more content. Thank you guys for watching. Ray Torres Shemi, and may the Force serve you well.